Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Matt Leschber with 1836 Property Management, as always in beautiful Austin, Texas. This video is to go over a 2022 recap of our average days on market and the number of showings to lease. We keep all these numbers because it's so important to know our business better than anybody else. And the stats give us the picture of what we need to know to share it with our owners and investors to be able to then help them succeed, meet their goals faster, and perform better than the competition. So let's dig into 2022, the average days on market. This is great information and a little bit fascinating. You'll notice that in the charts, the peak actually has moved earlier in the year. So when we first started this business 15, 17 years ago, the peak was really May, June, July, August got a little slow. Then it went to April, then it went to March. You're going to see now average days on market in February. People are getting out there early to find something to lease. And that's interesting. It's just interesting all the way around because everybody thinks the summer is always the peak. But the days on market actually increased in the summer versus decreased. Now, there are some other factors. Sometimes we have owners that want more than the property is worth. So, oh, we're going to hold out for this. And the time always costs them more money sitting vacant than if they would have just leased it properly in the first round. The other is vendors get backed up. So you may need to do a make ready and your property is sitting there and well, the vendors are backed up because everybody wants to do it in the summer. So we always tell our guys, get ahead of the curve. February, March, April, May. This is the time to get your show on the road, get your property ready, have it ready. I would have my properties ready no earlier than probably March, but no later than May. June is like the ultimate end of it, and you're going to be behind the curve a little bit that way. So you can see that in 2022, it took anywhere between 10 and 59 days, but the 10 and 59 are a little bit of outliers. So let's say closer to 15 days, 12 days to around 22 to 30 days to get your property leased. Under 1 month is reasonable. It's not preferred. Every owner wants their property leased yesterday, and every property manager wants it done as well because we want to revolve their life, get our job done, and perform for you guys. But it's going to take you about 2 to 4 weeks to get your property leased, no matter what time of year it is. If you are looking at September, October, November, December, guys, you have to be aggressive on price. There's no other way around it. So don't deny that. Know it. Move forward with that information and be successful with it. Next, let's move on to the average number of showings until lease. Now, this is fascinating to overlay with the market stats because you can see that in April, there's a dramatic uptick in the number of showings. Well, does that mean that there's more days on the market? No, that means there's that much more traffic in the environment. So you're going to have that many more people out looking at your property, but your days on market are holding pretty consistently. And so there's just that many more people out there searching at that time of year. What I find really interesting about this is that other than April being an outlier for volume reason, there's no dramatic outlier on the other side. So the number of showings until lease tells you I've got to get this many people to walk that property or it's not going to lease. You'll notice none of these is 2 or 3. Properties are not leasing with a 1 showing or 2 showing. It's taken a few showings to get somebody in there to find the right applicant, to find somebody that can pass the criteria, not just apply, but then fail out of the criteria. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're an owner, if you're an investor, if you've got the property in the market, you've had 0 showings, you got a problem. You can't have 1 showing and lease it, and that's going to meet the stats. It's just not the way it works. You may have that 1 outlier, but you can't bet on that. You've got to get traffic through the property. So how do you get traffic through the property? Condition and price. People are going to look at it online. If they hate the location, they hate the condition, the photos are bad, if it's not well maintained, they're not going to see it. No traffic. Now, if it does look good, is the price appropriate for that market? Well, if you hit both of those, you're going to get a showing, and the showings turn into residents. So you've got to drive the showings. Ladies and gentlemen, again, condition and price. I can't say it enough. Make the property pretty, price it right. If you miss either of those, you get no showings and you sit on the market. So we hope this is helpful for you. Aggregating this data really helps us be more successful than anybody else. We have so much data online on our website. You can always find it on 1836propertymanagement.com/market-insights. And there's links on our website. So don't worry, you don't have to write that down. If we can do anything else for you, if there's any other data we can deliver to help you be more successful, please reach out to us at 1836propertymanagement.com. Don't forget, we are the only company in the nation with the REI monitor. What is that? Real-time performance data for you as an investor. I dare you to call any other property management company in the nation and say real time, what are you delivering in return on equity for your owners across the portfolio? And then what's the benchmark, the average of the top 20%? They don't have the number because it doesn't exist. We built that software. We can deliver that amount to you. Stock market in the last couple of years, not so great. Our investors, 8 to 10% return on equity. Where else are you going to get that on a tangible asset? Give Skull will make you more successful today. 512-994-4323. See you soon.